Excuse me. All right, so I'm a little late, but not for good reason. That's not what I meant to say, but that's funnier though. I'm late, but not for a good reason. As some of you all might have remembered a few months ago, I was looking for these, and you're thinking, Eric, those are just your walkie-talkies. These are the old walkie-talkies. I've been looking for these for months and finally found them. So tonight we are going to use these walkie-talkies to see if we can make contact with the spirits here. Now what's crazy is I've actually got a woman's voice coming through a walkie-talkie before, and it was literally right over here. Static started coming through, and I said, can you use this static to talk to me? And then a woman's voice comes through, and in real time I heard something but couldn't make it out, but on playback the voice was very clear. So we're going to mess around with those. Can you come to East LA and investigate? So I haven't been to LA yet. I'm sure there's a lot of haunted spots out there. Travis, thank you for sharing this out. Cindy Robinson, good to see you. Allie Floyd in the chat. Crystal, hello, hello. Thank you all for being here. Connor Blaine says, Eric, when do you sleep? Usually from about 6 a.m., 6 or 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. And for whatever reason, it's really hard to sleep past 3. Even if I go to bed at like 9 or 10 a.m., it is hard to sleep past 3 p.m. That's just my biological clock. 3 p.m. is about the max the latest I can sleep until. Cindy Robinson says, good evening, Eric. How are you this morning? I'm pretty good, Cindy, pretty good. I'm a little bit wore out. Had a crazy workout today. And I've been all over the place. T-Jax, thank you for the heart. You're incredible. Guys, so normally I would do an experiment like this on Saturday, but we're going to do it right now. We are going to do it right now. So as you all know, for all the experiments, we have to get a baseline reading of paranormal activity. So that's going to involve the music boxes and the EVP. We'll get to that in a second. Pokey, thank you for the heart. Welcome in, everybody. All right, here we go. So we do need to go ahead and put Maggie in the doorway. Betty, thank you for the high bears. Here, let's open this up. There's Lizzie Louise. Originally, I was going to do an AI experiment where we try to get the spirits to use the AI by either showing up on it or making it do stuff, but I found that other walkie-talkie, which I've been looking for forever, and I think that's a sign to try the walkies. Oh, Travis says, how did the puppy's appointment go, Eric? That's a great question. It went really well. The doctor prescribed this new pain medicine that goes in her eyes. It's like an eye drop pain medicine, and it has worked incredibly well. So I'm very thankful, very thankful. Thank you all for praying for Lola. It actually helped big time. Tina, thank you for the 50 high bears. Carrie Lou, thank you for the heart. Thank you all for being here. The Pig Rat, what's up, Pig Rat? I'm a full-time ghost hunter. So tonight we're doing an experiment with these old walkie-talkies. Once they get charged up enough, we're going to turn them on and see if the spirits can talk through the walkie-talkies. I've had those walkie-talkies go off at several locations. And for some reason, these are like some super cheap ones. I have a nice pair of walkies, and they don't ever go off. Like, it's extremely rare that anything weird happens with them. But with these, weird stuff happens with them all the time. And I think it's because they're cheap. User 11, thank you for the follow. In the meantime, though, we have to get a baseline reading. Venus the Weenus says your house looks like ghouls live in the basement. Accurate assessment. I think that is correct. Guys, there's a video going around on YouTube about all the weird stuff that's been happening this year in Kentucky. So I'm in Kentucky. There's been a lot of weird stuff happening. For instance, they found these massive, uh, massive, previously unknown caves in Kentucky that have this like crazy biomes and stuff, and also all the landslides. There's been a handful of landslides in Kentucky where sinkholes, or not landslides, but sinkholes, where sinkholes open up and just swallow an entire area, totally without warning. No earth, no like tremors. Usually there's like earthquake tremors before a sinkhole opens up. No kind of indication at all. Obviously, you have the people that go missing around the caves and in the national parks. And Kentucky is home to the largest cave system in the world, Mammoth Cave, which it spans across under the entire state. Anyways, a lot of weird stuff happening in Kentucky. There was some other stuff that I can't remember, but it's a pretty cool video if you see it. All right, let's put Maggie right here. JL43 member for 19 months. Hey, Eric, you should do the whistle experiment with the table fan going. JL43, that would be terrifying. Be absolutely terrifying. I don't know if I have a fan. Huh. I'm going to put Maggie right there. Maggie, will you give us a sign if a spirit comes through? If there's an energy or a change? JL43, you bring up a good point about the fan. I think I have one upstairs. And then the whistle experiment, guys, who is new here and has not seen the whistle experiment? Type 5 in the chat if you're new and you haven't seen the whistle experiment. TRVP, Nick, what's up, AJ? Carol K, Imran Kama, Paul, Trisha, Chris L, Mr. 300, Courtney Blake. We got a lot of new people tonight. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome to the Epic family. My name is Eric from Epic Paranormal. Tuvin's Shop, thank you for the heart. So, guys, the whistle experiment is terrifying, and it's based on the premise that, you know, it's based on the urban legend that you shouldn't whistle in the dark, shouldn't whistle past a graveyard, shouldn't whistle in the woods. All of those different legends, it's based on that. Alex Sweetbee, good to see you. Thank you for the high bears. Let's go. Oh my goodness, guys, I am cooked. I don't know about y'all, but your boy is cooked. All right, let's lock in. Let's do this. Guys, we are gonna stream for as long as I can stay awake, which is like maybe 10 minutes. We got 10 minutes before I start snoozing right here. How crazy would that be? Your boy just literally falls asleep right here. Whew. Betty, same for you. I feel that. Crispy Concord says you're gonna die. We all are at some point. Whoa. Did y'all see that? Did something... Maybe I'm tripping. It looked like something flew in front of the light. Alex Sweet Pea with 11 more high bears. Let's go. Let's turn this on. Guys, this is called the Clover Recorder. The Witch of Woodfin, thank you for the heart. The Hunter's Trail says, bro, you ain't gonna get nothing. Great to have you here. Diane Freeman says, go upstairs. If anything scary happens, you better believe I'm gonna run up the steps quick. You know, the last two investigations haven't been super scary. Sometimes, though, it gets a little too much. Sometimes it does get a little too much. All right, so I'm going to clear off some spots. All right, here we go. What's up, ZZ? What are you watching right now? All right, I'm hitting record. Guys, we're just going to do a test run. Let's hit record and just listen. AJ Paranormal says, "Is that mic? Is that a mic add-on?" Yes, it is. This is the mic from the Void Ripper. I dropped it too many times. Guys, do y'all remember that stream? I dropped this recorder. Here it is. I dropped this recorder just over and over and over again, and it eventually broke. Alex Sweet Pea, thank you for the 20 high bears. We are so close to halfway on the gift goal, but the microphone's supposed to go on this recorder, but I broke this recorder. So I moved it over to the Clover. The Clover, honestly, it doesn't need the mic, but I've just been curious, so I've been using it. It does make it a lot louder, which, I mean, more volume is always good. Guys, I am so tired. Did you hear that? Oh, what the heck? Are you kidding me? Wade, thank you for the follow. Freaking Bluetooth. Why does it override the physical connection? Like, I literally have this physically connected, and when the Bluetooth connects, it stops playing. What? Monster? Hold on, double check the in there. It definitely says monster. Hold on, back that up. One more replay. Monster bags? Billy Ratham, what's up, Billy? Here, one more replay. Hold on, and then I'll answer your question, Billy. Monster bags? Is that what it's saying? Monster bags? Billy Ratham says, "Hey, give me some tips on how to start doing this stuff." I'm assuming you mean the paranormal investigations. So, I would suggest not investigating and focusing on anything else. But if you are dead set on becoming a paranormal investigator like I was, the best thing to do, and this is how I got started, is going to public ghost hunt events where you can work with an investigator and see them use all the different equipment and tools, and see how they conduct their EVP sessions and their communication sessions, see how they interact with the spirits. That was extremely helpful early on. I also had some friends that had been into the paranormal a lot longer than me. They helped show me some places and investigate. As far as equipment goes, get a voice recorder, something like this, or I mean, the best recorder to start with by far is the Sony Saint, the Sony ST25. It is so easy to use. It has all the features built into it. You can slow your recordings down in real time, so you don't have to like wait till you get home. It has a compressor on it, which makes it super loud, so you don't have to like listen very closely. You don't have to have a separate speaker or anything. And then the next thing to get would be a spirit box, SB7. Definitely want like a REM pod of some sort, or you could just get the app Spirit Music Box for your phone. That'll work as like a REM pod too. But I will say, I need to cleanse this house and stop investigating here. This this is unhealthy. Part of it is convenience, but sacrificing, health, well-being and sleep for convenience is not a good trade-off. But a lot of people do that. Connor Blaine Paranormal says time to open 6 Dybbuk boxes there. Connor, you bring up a good point. I do believe it is fairly easy to make a location haunted, but I haven't tested it, so it may not be. But for instance, the Ross Opera House in Cynthiana, Kentucky, it used to be one of the most active locations I've ever been to in my life. It was scary how active it was. I had some of my most profound experiences there, but the last few times I went, literally nothing happening. Literally nothing happening. And I think the reason it changed so much is because they used to do Ouija board sessions every night there. They would just ghost hunt. They would ghost hunt after the movie theater closed for the night. And I think those Ouija board sessions, just doing them every night, I think it brought so many spirits and energy. I think it opened a doorway there. But when they stopped doing the Ouija board sessions, I think it closed down the doorway. And I think they started doing cleansings there because the activity was getting too crazy. And you start getting into this, especially when like it's a house that someone lives in or a public building. You start getting to the situation where the activity becomes too much. But if you're relying on that activity for either your paranormal investigation business or like a channel like this, like I have, it becomes an issue. It becomes an issue. My goodness, guys, I am so tired. It's crazy how tired I am. And that's, it's twofold, having a long day and also being in the basement. This place is crazy. This would be a great research center. If this could just be like a house just for paranormal research, this would be a phenomenal research center. And that's the other thing too. I would love to go to a new house that someone claims is not haunted. They claim the land's not haunted, the house isn't haunted. There's literally no reason for it to be haunted. I would love to see if I could make it haunted. I believe I could, but there are some factors that we may not be aware of. For instance, a lot of the most haunted locations are right in front or behind rivers and railroad tracks, like literally both. Usually the most haunted locations are right beside rivers and railroads or both. And a house, let's say there's a house in the middle of nowhere with no railroad, no rivers, and it's never been haunted, new construction, could that be haunted? Could I make that haunted even without the environmental factors? And I'm pretty sure I could. Pretty sure with enough, if you open enough doorways, if you open enough portals, gateways, and doorways in a singular location, I think it becomes haunted. You can make a nexus point for spirit energy with repetition. And I think that's part of what's happened here is the repetition. Betty, you're going to bed. Betty, I'm going to go to bed too. I'm going to bed too. Everyone else, you all can investigate here. You all investigate. I'm going to go to bed. I'm kidding. I got to stand up. Maybe go take a sip of some Diet Coke. All right, here, let's do this. Whoa, what was that? Something glowing on the floor. It had to be a reflection. It had to be. Okay, here we go. Maggie, will you watch it? Will you watch the doorway down here? Let me know if anything happens. And then, guys, we're going to get the walkie-talkies going here in a second. They've been charging for like, what, 10 minutes? They should be about ready to rock. Oh. All right, let me... Oh, yeah, guys. the gateway device. Do you remember last time the tuner? Here, let me show you. For those who were here last time, the tuner. Look, it was dead. It was dead last time. Now it's showing full battery. Now, obviously, that can't be true. You know, that's probably not true. But we had a bunch of weird stuff happen when this died at the end of the stream last night. And do you remember when it, when we were closing it out and the spirits just started talking directly to me for the last like couple seconds? So, obviously that time's wrong. It's 2:24 where I am. I guess this, look, it already went to half. Yeah, so this thing's cooked. This thing's fried. Eric? Hello? This is Eric. This is your boy, E Money. Connor Blaine says, Eric, what's the bumblebee thing called? I want one. Can I get one from you? Oh, you're talking about the clover? Whoa. It's this. Look, it's this. It's a alien? It is a Sony ICD BX140. So B is in Bravo, X is X-ray 140. So just that's all you need to know. Sony BX140. And you have to get the 140. There's a bunch of models that came out after this. You have to get the original 140. And then there's a bunch of settings on here that you have to do to activate the clover. Connor, it's you have to activate all the noise filters. Also, guys, I can't find one of my phones. I guess that's the drawback of having 100 phones. I'm missing the old S7 that has the original versions of the EVP shifter and Paratech. Where did I put it? I might have taken it to my house. I might have accidentally taken it to my house. Alright guys, when I get back, we'll do some AI photos and then we'll start the experiment. Also, I'm going to replace the battery in the REM pod so we can use the REM pod as well. Alright, is there anything else? I wish I could find the freaking that other phone. All right, be right back. Maggie, will you watch over this real quick? All right, fresh 9-volt in the REM pod. What the heck? There's a faint voice that came through the gateway right then. It freaked me out. All right, I did find the phone I was looking for. It was in my room. Oh! Oh, what? 21% battery. I thought it was dead. Okay. We are ready to begin. Or actually, wait. We got to do one more test. And then we're going to start with the walkie-talkies. All right, here we go. Guys, is anyone new tonight and has not seen the AI camera in use before on an investigation? Just Janice, good to see you. Lucifer Kutu, you're new. What's up, Lucifer? Autismo Glue, never seen it. What's up, Autismo? Whoa. Spirits, I'm activating the AI camera. Please come to the doorway and show us who is here tonight. Use the camera and show me who is here. I'm taking the picture now. I just heard a noise to my right. Or maybe it's not going to work. I might have to reset it. Whoa, look. So guys, I want to express to you the AI I'm using is called expansion, and what it does is it's trying to guess what the rest of the environment looks like based on the picture. It is not designed to generate people. That's not like its goal. It's not its primary function. Yet for some reason in this basement, you take these pictures and people show up all the time, and it's usually a pattern where it's like one person that looks somewhat normal and then one person that looks totally deformed. So here's the replay. This is the picture I took, screenshot, and then this is what the AI is seeing. Hello, I can see the two of you. Now I'm going to zoom in to show you all a little more detail. Alright, so this girl, I can't tell if her eyes are blacked out or... And then look, this is what I'm talking about like the deformed faces. Okay, you can't see, it's too bright. It almost kind of looks like a teddy bear. Yeah. Tara, good to see you. Thank you for the heart and the popular. Now, guys, we cannot put all our eggs in one basket. We can't just solely rely on the AI camera, even though I would love to. We have to use other tools to verify the data that we're getting. And I also checked the image. So, look, there's a weird shadow down here. So, look, here's the original exposure. There's a weird shadow right there. That is weird. Like right here, it looks like there's like some kind of shadow or shape right there. Sit down. They just said sit down. All right, let's see if she has eyes. She has negative eyes, where her eyes are black and then the pupils are like... I wonder what color are the pupils? I can't tell. Okay, that's not human eyes. It's definitely not human eyes. Interesting, okay. And then is this writing back here? Anyways, so that's the AI camera. Again, we can't base everything on that, but... Guys, I don't know if I had too much caffeine today, but I feel off. I feel very off. Here, I'm going to set y'all down for a minute. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Perfect Cell, good to see you. Oh, goodness, okay. Oh, my God. I'll be right back.
Yes, look, epsilon. Oh, do we? I'm like. Slither. God. Please, son, I have it. Please, son. Just hold. Just hold. Another one. Sneeuw, snisser. When you're ready, stop. Throw. Here.
Dad, what's it about? Dad, what's it about?
First signal. First signal. Wait. One. Varför det? Nancy. Ready? How's it? That's getting to it. That's getting to it.
No.
Who's here? Does it go? Does it go? What's the other shit? What's the other? Number one. Wish. Wish. You don't need. You don't need.
Did my TikTok get... Oh, it's still rolling. Okay. All right. Let's go. It just said TikTok. Did you hear that? That definitely said TikTok. Are you repeating me? If there's a spirit here that enjoys talking to us, will you light up one of the devices in front of Maggie? The music box or the REM pod? Did you just say I don't? Do you not enjoy talking to us? All right. Who's ready to begin the experiment? Type 7 in the chat if you are ready to begin the experiment. Spirits, are you ready to begin the experiment? Tell me through the gateway. Are you ready? Here we go. So what I have here are two generic walkie-talkies. Baofeng is the brand. I just got these off Amazon years ago. I believe channel 1 is what we're going to use.
Power on. 1. Power on. 1.
All right. We're going to see if the spirits can talk to us with these walkie-talkies. Now we're going to turn the REM pod off. Because the walkie will trigger the REM pod. All right. So the walkie-talkie, here, I'll move it to where y'all can see it a little more clearly.
Hello, is there anyone on this frequency tonight? Test. Is anyone on this frequency tonight?
Britt says, can we pray for you to feel better? Britt, thank you so much. I feel better already. I went upstairs and meditated, took a couple deep breaths. I feel great now. I think it's just I had too much caffeine today. It's wigging me out. And guys, I don't know if you all get this way. When I have too much caffeine, it makes me tired and anxious. But I locked in, Britt. I locked in. I'm good. I'm good. And if you were praying for me, it definitely worked. I do feel better.
Spirits, talk to us on this frequency. This is Eric from Epic. Can you hear me?
Okay, guys, I definitely heard something, but I just realized you all need to be next to the receiver. Goose, thank you for the high bears. Cindy Robinson with the super. Cindy, I owe you an AI picture. 1 minute till 3. Oh yeah, is it 3 a.m.? It is 3:03 a.m. and we're starting the experiment now. How messed up is that? Okay, guys, look, I'm putting y'all close. Listen. I don't know if it was a voice, but I heard something. Oh, this is a decent shot. You got Maggie, Lizzie Louise, and you got the situation. So my tripod's coming undone, and the glue. Every time I grab it, I get the freaking glue all over me. It's fun. It's a lot of fun. Good stuff. Good stuff. Ugh. Gross. Black goo. All right, let's try it again. Guys, listen intently. Listen closely.
Is anyone there? If you can hear me, please speak up.
Oh! Hello! Who was that? I mean, who was that? Hi. Are you still there? Guys, I heard a voice say Eric over the static very faintly. I swear on playback, I really hope it's on the audio. I really hope it's there. But you know what I realized? We need to move away from this doorway because we need more sound control. We need more sound control. And I know the shot's not going to look cool because we have to move away from this. All right, Miss Maggie, I'm going to move you up. Guys, I heard something say Eric through the static. Also, I believe the spirits can trigger these walkies on their own without me having to trigger it. Now, that hasn't happened yet, obviously, but I do think they can do that. All right, let's try it again. Interesting. What if we just do short bursts? Spirits, I heard you say Eric. Please, as loud as you can, tell me your name when I activate the walkie. Tell us your name right now. Is anyone there? Alright, I never hit the buttons on the side before while activating it. Is anyone there? Ooh. Hello? Alright. That's the thing, guys. It's whenever we're experimenting with different things, we're not going to get stuff constantly, like with the stuff that I know works, because we're trying new stuff, so. Oh. Interesting. Wait a minute. Oops.
Power on. 1.
Can you talk on this? Please scream as loud as you can if you can use the static. Oh! There was a voice. Hello? This is Eric from Epic. Can you hear me? Hello, hello. Can you hear me? Interesting. So that's 2. Oh, what the heck? Why did it do that? My walkie just said 1. That's the channel it's on. It was already on 1. Let me check this real quick. Oh, that's just a flashlight. So these have flashlights on them. So there's 2 buttons on the side. That's what I was testing, was the buttons. Little flashlight action. Okay. When did you hold it? Up. Did it reset the signal or something? Interesting. So does it... I don't know. Alright, you know what? Now we sit and wait. Here's what I'm gonna do. Guys, I gotta close it out. Let's do one more experiment. It smells like old soda pop. Like, you know, like when soda's been sitting in the bottom of like a Dr. Pepper can for a long time, like it smells like stale soda that's been out. Weird. It's gone now. It was there for like what, 15, 20 seconds? Carol K says Swedish. Yeah, like a Dr. like the last bit of a Dr. Pepper in a can that's been sitting there for like days. VE, you heard Eric, can you hear me? Alright, so look. I'm thinking we set this walkie either with the monkey god statue or maybe just right here. Oh yeah, that's the spot. I can feel it. Let's throw this candle out, and these are dead batteries. Guys, I'm so paranoid now about throwing away batteries after that fire at the school. Those were lithium batteries, though. Those weren't regular batteries. Regular batteries very, very rarely cause fires. It does happen. It's not unheard of. But it's the lithium batteries that are much more volatile. Okay. Now let's turn the gateway back on. Travis, for you, we'll put the other one with Lizzie. All right, let's turn this on. Spirits, this is Eric from Epic. Can you hear me? If there is something dangerous in this basement or house, will you please tell me through the walkie or the gateway? Yes. That was a clear yes. What? I know what I have to do. Guys, I'm going to take Saturday off. I got a couple of locations coming up. And it's time. It's time. It is time to cleanse this house. Turn it off. Just said turn it off. It's time to reach out to my loved ones who passed away tragically, who were taken from us. It's time to do a full sweep of this house. It's time to do the loading of Maggie. Guys, moving forward, we are going to do some much crazier videos and live streams, but it's going to be different. You're bluffing. Did you hear the voice? The voice of the game just said you're bluffing. No, it's time. This is it. This is it. Next stream that I do down here needs to be the start of the cleansing. And it's probably gonna get bad. It's probably gonna get ugly. Last time it got a little weird. Also, the spirits that pretend to be good and just want this house and want the souls and the energy here, they will try and make us feel terrible about doing the cleansing. They'll make it feel like we're hurting them or doing something bad. That's also how you know it's working. Carrie Lou says loading of Maggie. Yes, so remember a few years ago, Maggie was at the Rhodes Hotel. This was after the stream, so this wasn't on stream, but she was sitting on the table and her leg popped in half. Her leg split in half at the knee. I've never seen or heard of any doll doing that. And so I told that to Bloody Mary, and Bloody Mary told me that haunted dolls require what's called loading. Haunted dolls don't have infinite energy. It is at some point the doll, and usually loading is used for appeasing the spirit, like giving the spirit what it needs to be balanced. So if a spirit has troubled energy, you would give it a soothing herb inside of the doll. You'd put like a soothing herb or like a soothing crystal of some sort. If a spirit doesn't talk a lot, you want to put like a crystal or an herb that encourages talking. You basically load the doll with what the crystals or herbs it needs to be complete. I don't know if voodoo's the right word. It is that type of hoodoo. I don't know. I'm not sure what the correct where it falls into. But yeah, Maggie does need a loading. Her last big energetic outburst was over a year ago. And it was after I had her in the case. I literally had her in the case for like a day while we were traveling. And I took her out of the case and she freaked out. She said she never wanted to be put in the case again. We were at this jail. We were at this random jail in Indiana, I think. And none of the equipment was going on. We were literally getting zero activity throughout the entire jail. And then so Clayton, I think it was Clayton that was like, he was like, well, can we bring Maggie out since, nothing's happening? And I was like, yeah, sure. So I brought Maggie out, and every single device went off. The music boxes, the REM pods, the apps, the gateway device went crazy. Every single thing we had went ballistic when we brought Maggie in, and she was pissed. She was so mad that I'd put her in that case, and I thought she would like the case. I thought she would be all about it. But no, Maggie doesn't like being locked in the case. So I've never put her back in there since then. She just stays out and about now. But she does need the loading. And the spirit attached to her, Vincent, he stopped coming through. Again, I'm pretty sure they ran out of energy. I'm pretty sure it's taking all the energy that Vincent and Maggie has just to stay here. So we got to do the load. We got to do the cleansing, the loading. I got to make the sessions and videos of contacting my loved ones, and then we can move forward with the channel. But we got to do those things. All right, Maggie, I'm picking you up. I wonder what it'll be like when we load Maggie. And look, do y'all want to see where it happened? Do y'all want to see where it happened? Right there. That's why she has that wrestler-looking knee brace. It's because she literally, I had never seen anything like that. And you could ask Mike, the guy who owns Rhodes Hotel. He was there with me. She was literally laying on the table, and her leg just went pop. It just popped apart. It was crazy. I've never seen or heard anything like it. And the leg is hollow. And like I said, when I told Bloody Mary that, she's like, oh, she needs a loading. She like immediately, Bloody Mary, guys, Bloody Mary is so smart. Like, I think, and I mean, to be the voodoo queen of New Orleans, you have to be pretty smart. But she is so smart, and she's so well versed. Oh, bug, we got a bug. We got a bug. You see that? I think it was a water bug. A little creepy crawly. Bro Junior Chanel says, bring the Bible. I always have it. This is one my girlfriend got me. It's custom and it has my name on it. Alright guys, we're going to close out here. I know this was a pretty uneventful stream, but your boy is cooked. And like I said, I'm going to take Saturday off because we are, again, I've got a couple locations coming up. Let me look at the calendar and give you all the lowdown on the locations. Is it? Whoa. That's not right. That's not right. It's May 30th? It's May 30th? What the heck? No way. All right, well, guys, Monday, your boy's going to be at a big-time location. And then the 2 Mondays after that, I'm going to be at another big-time location. So this Monday, on location, and then 2 Mondays after that, another big location. So get ready, lock in, buckle in. Basically, June 2nd and June 16th, your boy's going to be on location. It's going to be sick. What else? What? Did it say die? And then, so guys, listen, I'm taking Saturday off. And listen, I always say that and then I end up streaming anyways, but I'm serious. Saturday off, on location Monday. All right, guys. Let's close this out.
Hello.
All right. Boom. All right, guys. I'll be live again Monday, and I'll be on location. I'm gonna have to pack this stuff up, which that's no big deal, obviously. Also, I wonder if I could fix one of my SLSs before then. That'd be kind of sweet. Kind of sweet. Okay. Whew. Also, I am freaking starving. And I gotta go feed Lola. She is also probably starving. Okay. What all do I need? Excuse me. I need to take that upstairs too. Alright, I'm gonna have to come back down here. Well, no. Not if I freaking lock in. You know, I really should leave this here, but it don't matter. Actually, maybe I should. Okay, alright. Anyways, I have one more thing. Ugh. Alright. Now, in theory, I don't have to come back down here. I can just bounce, which is what I need to do. Alright. Thank you all for being here tonight. I know this stream was a little bit more condensed than usual. Monday, I will be live, and then on location. 2 Mondays after that, I'll also be live on location. And in the meantime, I'll be doing some streams and doing the cleansing of the house. That's going to be crazy. I might get some help for that. And I might have a couple of live streams. What was that? All right, guys, I'm out of here. Cindy Robinson, Paul Laux, Christina H., Paranormal Entertainment, Talia Smith, Blue Planet, Beanie, Travis Martin. Travis, thank you for being so awesome. As always, holding it down on the mod squad. Bernadette Balk, I got you. Carrie Lou, thank you for being here. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. Thank you all for being here tonight. Stay tuned, stay epic, and I'll see you all Monday live on location. It's going to be sick. I'll see you all there.